I got my Banh Mi in a reasonable amount of time today. It wasn't nearly as bad as the previous time at 362. I went round there, just locally around where the school is, and I'm still making them at a rate of knots. That woman just churns them out. There was a two-man operation. Her son, I presume it was her son, is cutting the Banh Mi rolls, and she's doing all the ingredients, and just non-stop, real demand. And I was concerned, still can't find that the cafe soda lady on the motorbike, but I just got one down the road here, and there's not just one but two of them selling stuff next to one another, which is a bit strange. And the other one's here too, so there's plenty of on the main strip here. It's not an issue except on Sundays, and it's a shame that no one comes here on Sunday. But these people, there's two here as well. There's stacks of them out today. Thursday is the mobile coffee seller day, well, which I think they're everywhere. Although there doesn't seem to be much happening here. Yeah, the woman was talking to a friend, presumably on the phone, or family member, whatever. She had a little stand for the phone so she could have a chat while she's making my cafe soda. So they're very inventive. It's like those little umbrellas on the motorbike. Hey, there's the Banh Mi pack, the little operation they've got there. They're well set up. They've got the advertising, everything done quite professionally. What I'll do is I'll just open up the actual Banh Mi and have a look inside. And I'm not sure what some of the ingredients are in this one. Usually they have pate, they have onion, they'll have cucumber, and some other, maybe lemongrass. I'm not sure. It's a whole mix of flavors there, and there'll be chili sauce. So I'll just open up and have a look, and you can maybe work it out yourself. So that's what it looks like. There's meat there as well. This one's got meat in it, and it's probably pork. And look, I'm not 100% sure what we got there, but again, have a look at it, make your own judgment on it. But it's very tasty, very. It's a bit different to your standard Banh Mi, because I am in Koreatown here, so this isn't exactly your bog standard Banh Mi. So just keep that in mind. I did see another place yesterday near the dentist that I might check out too. I think that's had pretty good reviews, so might see what that's like. It's Hanoi Corner. I finally found a meal that's got the greens, so that's what I'm looking for. Although I don't know that particular green, but I'll give it a go. It looks like it's what I would regard as the Vietnamese spinach, but maybe not. I had to move seats because someone was using like a bloody circular saw next door, doing some renovations right behind me, so I thought, bugger that. The other thing I'm going to get is that, which is barbecue meat with vermicelli. It's fairly similar to what I got the other place actually, so it's more than enough will fill me. It's about 110,000 all up, so what would that be, about $7, something like that, Australian, so not bad. Of the meal, they also give you some soup as well, so it's going to be very filling, more than I really need, but what the hell, it's not going to break the bank. I had a reasonably cheap night last night. There was no opportunity to buy lady drinks, so it was good in a way. I might actually pop my ear again, because that's what I've been looking for, missing out on my diet. Probably get some nice healthy greens in there. I've been a bit skimpy on that, so it's good to see. It's quite nice. Very filling. You won't starve, that's for sure. Oh, it looks like a nice day. 20th of May, day before the federal election in Australia. And just going to have myself another lot of farbo. And not feeling 100%, bit throaty. Started feeling that way yesterday. I don't know if it's the grog catching up with me or that boozing. I was thinking about maybe checking out Bovien tonight, but it'll just play it by ear. I might have another quiet night. Maybe I'll have a couple of beers at the local tavern if I don't want to go out. There you go. There's the hi. There's the coffee seller. He's there, so that's good. I'm not going to bother buying them in at the at the Vietnam outlet, because it cost me 20 there, and I get them for about half price. There's another one there. They're everywhere. They're just not around on Sundays, unfortunately. Anyway, so yeah, a bit croaky. Took a bit of Ventolin, and hopefully just a passing thing. I've had this happen before, and I just only last 24 hours, so we'll see. But it wouldn't be a bad thing to skip going out boozing tonight, and tomorrow's going to be different, because there's a football match at about 4:20 local time here that I wouldn't mind watching at the tavern. So that might prevent me from going out to the bars tomorrow night as well. We'll just see. I mean, I've got another week here. It's not like I've got plenty of time to watch. There's no need to rush things. Strange thing that happened there, and this has happened a couple of times around here, is those lottery ticket seller women have approached me. You know, that never happened in my previous trips to Vietnam. They just assumed if you're a foreigner, not worth worrying about. But here, they approached me, and luckily, they didn't do it while I was eating, but they did do it to people at the table next to me, and I hate that. If you're outside and you're eating, you just want to eat in peace without being disturbed. So, but it wasn't like that. And as a matter, I think having the chili sauce is going to help me with my just feeling a bit blah. It might pick me up a bit. A bit of a chili heat surge wouldn't be a bad thing for my system right now. We'll see. God, the drivers here driving. You don't know what they're going to do. They're very erratic. Some of them really hesitant, and you've got no idea which way they're going to jump, so it makes it difficult to anticipate the behaviour. And I'm gambling that the woman on the bike with the cafe soda will still be out here. It should be. Just a bit further down. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm going to miss my Banh Mi. I mean my phar bo is fantastic. So it's a great way to start the day with spicy soup. Wonderful with the noodles and everything. I feel a hell of a lot better than yesterday. I had real breathing problems and a bit sniffly, and yeah, didn't know what was going on, but I didn't feel great. And I didn't even feel like going out. I was due to sort of go out last night, but couldn't be bothered. So I had 4 cans of Carlsberg I got from one of the local convenience stores, and had a quiet night, so that was okay. No sellers of coffee, unfortunately. That's what I'm looking around for at the moment. I'm going this way because they usually come around here because you've got all these guys working on these buildings, but they're hard to come by, these ladies on the bikes, on the motorbikes, who provide me with my coffee. I missed out totally yesterday, so I'm going to go down this direction, and if I find one, oh, here's one. Actually, she's stopping. She's stopping? Maybe I have to bloody hail her. See, everyone's just gone past, but they drive past you, but they're not stopped. So where's she going? Oh, God knows. She's going down the... Oh, that's the annoying thing. They're on the move, and you can't tell where they're actually going to lob. Ah, that's worse. I mean, you know they're here, but they're not in the right spot. I suppose you can hail them, but I've got such crappy eyesight. I can't really see them until they're pretty well down where I am, so look, I might just try this next. I'll turn down the next street. There doesn't seem to be anywhere down here. I'll go down to the next main street. So like I said, they're around, but they mustn't be allowed to loiter. Yeah, because I missed out yesterday, I did find someone there, so that was, I just go for it if I see anybody selling the cafe sodas, but these ones cost 15 each, but so I gave her 30. I waited around just in case there was change, and she knew I was doing that, and she sort of made it clear that that was the price. So, because it varies between 10 and 15, so you just don't know. But I'm just grateful to get any, so that's why I'm getting 2 to make up for the fact I missed out yesterday. So the banh mi shouldn't be an issue. Well, we'll see. I think they're always working. That's such a lucrative stand they've got there. So we'll just see. To take this bike and have another ride, but not today. I think I'll wait till I'm feeling a little better, but I'm actually definitely on the mend and feeling a lot better. And the lady at reception, she was happy to repair my shorts. They're just where the fly is, it's just a bit of strip of material that's come loose and just needs a bit of stitching. It's a really minor job, but I just sort of went down and asked if there's anywhere around here I can get it done, because in District 1 there are people on the street who will do it. But I said, she told me housekeeping would do it, so I've got to say it's pretty good, that place. Not only do they have free washing, clothes washing, which I've never had anywhere else, but obviously they'll do little minor repairs like that you know, these people are just good at. You just know that that's sort of their that's in their competency area. They're very good in that particular area. It's quite warm at the moment actually. I'm glad I didn't take the bike, because I wanted to just get out and stretch my legs, because I've been feeling a bit seedy the last couple of days. The first day was just from excessive alcohol, but it might have been a combination of a slight infection, respiratory infection, which definitely knocked me out yesterday. It had nothing to do with booze. So and now I'm starting to feel a little better, but I've just been spending way too much time in that hotel room. So I'll go for a walk down here. I'll go down to where the craft beer place is, and now all the people on the corners, there are stacks of people selling stuff on the corners. I just couldn't find it the other day when I really wanted to have a coffee. Anyway, I'll head across the main highway and see what we can find. American blogger, Fat and Broke. He's quite prolific. He's been doing very regular YouTube videos for some time now, a number of years, and he just did another one I assume a couple of nights ago in District 1. It was at night, I don't know what time, but he was claiming that everybody's starting to ditch the masks. And I must admit, he did show one Vietnamese woman on a street side selling stuff who wasn't wearing a mask. But I can tell you right now that my experience in this particular part of Saigon, District 7, is that everyone's wearing masks except a few foreigners. And I pointed that out to him. And I'm not a fan of wearing masks. I think that it's a stupid thing to have to do, especially outside like this. The only reason I'm doing it is because that's what the locals are doing, and I don't want to offend them. And then I also claimed that he claimed that they're not offended, that they don't give a crap and no one's giving him heat about it. Well, I said, just because they haven't abused you doesn't mean that they're not happy. Just being polite, or just raising their eyebrows to foreigners, you know, doing the wrong thing. So I can't get inside the mind of a Vietnamese, and I think he's got a Vietnamese girlfriend, so maybe he's had a chat to her about it and she claims that it's not an issue. I have got feedback from one of the bar girls that said that, yeah, she wasn't a big fan of them. So look, the other side of the argument, of course, is that by actually walking around without your mask on, you're setting an example to the people to basically maybe start doing a bit of civil disobedience and ditching them. But while I see virtually everybody wearing them, I'm not going to rock the boat. I mean, it's totally illogical, the rules. I mean, I don't defend them at all on a logic basis, but I'll just take that particular stance. Doesn't mean I'm right, just that's how I see it. So anyway, differing opinions, that's fine, it's allowed in this world. And I'd be happy if I looked up Saigon Express or Saigon Times online, and they both proclaimed that it had been ditched. That would be wonderful, because that's one thing I am looking forward to, is going back home and be able to walk the streets of Kawara Beach without worrying about this crap. On the back of a motorbike, not wearing a mask or a helmet, that's more problematic for me. I mean, Jesus, that's dumb. You don't go zipping about without a helmet. Apart from anything else, if you've got insurance, it's going to totally stuff you. You won't be able to claim it. So there is a practical aspect to it on several levels, keeping yourself alive without brain damage, and also not being out of pocket. So a couple of fairly important incentives there, I would have thought. My favourite road, so quiet and peaceful and bucolic. A good banh mi place just down the road here. It's not far from Banh Mi 362, but it's along the side street. So we'll have a wander down, just have a look. It's a really nice park there. This is like, it's a bit more upmarket than the section I'm in, but they're both pretty easy going. You can have a nice walk without too many distractions, apart from music blaring in the background. It's hard to avoid noise. It's just one of those things. But yeah, this place should be down here. So we'll keep wandering and see if we can find it. Little lush urban parks there too. So actually, it looks like that's probably the mowing I'm going to have to look at when I get back. That could do with the mow. I'm sure my place could too. So got some empathy there, but it's quite nice, isn't it? Little urban park, and on the other side you've got all the parkland there. So yeah, it's a very nice area. Still haven't found this Banh Mi place though. Unless it's right down the end of the street, which is a possibility, I guess. But this is not typical Saigon, I'll tell you that right now. That must be it there. Looks like Banh Mi to me. So, now food. Yeah, oh, it's definitely a Banh Mi. Oh, there you go. Bang. I assume this is the place that they're talking about. The Banh Mi place seems to have a different name to the one online, so maybe the business has changed hands. So I don't know if I'd risk going all that way. I mean, it couldn't be in a more inaccessible spot. I mean, if you're running a business like that, you want to be closer to the main road. So yeah, that's they're probably paying lower rent, but there's a good reason for that. So that's definitely the downside there, I think. But, yeah, it's quite humid. There's a bit of dark cloud around. I'm going to check out the craft beer place. It'll probably be horrendously expensive. I'll just pop in and see what it looks like. I've never gone inside it, even though I spent 3 weeks living down here about three years ago. You know, I might go back and stay in District 1. I might, but I've got to admit, seeing it's so cheap to get from here to the bars on the bikes, you know, it's like I got my bills on online now. I checked it too. They took about 3 or 4 days for the Visa card to register on my bank account, and yeah, I think it's the price, the cost of the grab bikes is between say $270 to about $380. It's pretty cheap. That's 4 or 5 kilometres, and the return journey's at around 10 o'clock at night. So you'd be on the night tariff in Australia. You'd be paying through the nose for an equivalent trip. It's actually closer than Smithfield Shopping Centre, I suppose. It's about 4 or 5 kilometres, although the roads are a bit more circuitous here. It's certainly very busy, except at night. They're not bad then. But yeah, to be slightly closer than Smithfield Shopping Centre just to where I'm living. So there's another one of those ladies in the bikes with all of the goods. So yeah, you've got a few of them around. Just tomorrow might be problematic, so I have my far barber, which I normally would do on a Sunday. I think I'll just have to order have my coffee through them to make sure I get it. Otherwise I'll get caught out again and I won't be able to buy any. It could be a pain. Go through the traffic here. Such a small... Why is this road busy? Strange. No one seems to be in a huge rush on the roads. At least it's not a great deal of road rage around here, which is a good thing. Now getting closer to where I used to be. Someone's watering the bloody tiles. Please consider subscribing to my channel if you think there's anything there of use to you or entertainment or whatever. And either do that or give me a thumbs up, or if you're feeling really energetic, do both. That'd be great.